Hello, great family. Welcome to Exhilarating Moments with Shaz McKenna, the dreamer. Here we deal with deep conversations on our dreams, aspirations, spirituality, mental health, and many more. To join this family, kindly hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also remember to comment. For your comment mean a lot to us. Welcome.
Hello, beautiful family. How are you doing? Hoping that you're doing well. I'm doing okay. My name is Shaz McKenna, the dreamer. Welcome to my channel. So today, guys, we're going to talk about a very important thing that is really going to help us in our life, that is really going to bless our lives and change our thinking and change our way of doing things and change our way of dreaming and change our way of, thinking about things and make things better for us. So why should you dream big? Like, why you should dream big? Why do you think you should dream big? How has been your dream patterns? Like, have you been dreaming big dreams? We're talking about the subconscious mind. We're talking about the aspirations in the subconscious mind. Like, how has been your dream life? Like, what have you been thinking about yourself in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years? How has it been? Have you been having those big dreams, or have you been having those small dreams? How has it been for you? I would like to know about that in the comment section, even as we continue to talk about it, because we're gonna unveil it to you and you're going to really love it. So why should you actually dream big? Like, why must you dream big? To begin with, the aspirations you have determine the kind of person you're gonna be in the near or great future or far future. Like, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you think about yourself, that is what exactly you're gonna be. Actually, the Bible says that as a man thinketh, so he is. So whatever you have in your mind about yourself, may it be about the present, may it be about the future, may it be about the near or the far future, that is what you're gonna be. What you think is what you're gonna be. So how do you think? Do you have small thoughts about your tomorrow? Do you have big thoughts about the day after tomorrow? Do you have big dreams about 10 years from now about your life? Like, how has it been to you? It is good to think big, because if the Bible is promising that whatever we think is what we become, it is better when you think big, because you're gonna become big. And again, the Bible says that God is a great God. He says that heaven is his throne. He lives in heaven, and the earth is his footstool. One day I read that verse and I was like, Shaz, what kind of a person is that? Like, what kind of a person is that who sits in heaven? And then where I am right now is his footstool. Like, the earth is so big, but that is why he places his feet. Just imagine that person, the size actually. Like, just try to imagine the size of that person who sits in heaven and puts his legs on earth. He's really a great God. He's really a big God. He's really an amazing God. So if you really have a great God like that, if you really have a big God like that, you really need to think and dream big, because the size of your God will determine the size of the results of your dreams. It is God who is going to make your dreams come true. It is God who is going to back your dreams up. Remember, you know nothing about tomorrow, you know nothing about 5 years from today, but God says that I have a good plan for you. I know everything about you. Even before you were made in your mom's womb, I knew you. So God has that amazing plan for you. So he knows your tomorrow, your 2 years from now, your 10 years from now. He has them in his mind, and he's a big God. You have a very good reason to dream big, because your God is a big God, because your God is an amazing God. You have to dream big, because guys, we have a big God. So whatever you think about right now, whatever you have in your mind, whatever you've been thinking of becoming, that big dream, when God sits in heaven, he sees it as something very small to him. In the snap of a finger, he's gonna fulfill it. That is actually, in a twinkle of an eye, he's able to fulfill it for you. You know, at times we sleep, waking up in the morning, things happen and you find yourself in a totally different place with a totally different kind of life, and you're like, God, I don't know how, but you've taken over. Like, I can't tell how I've been through a lot, but I can't tell how I've come to this place, but God, you've taken over. So what seems to be so big for you, that big dream that you have, to God is something small. Like, it just a snap of a finger. Like, and then it happens. A twinkle of an eye and it happens. So be ready to dream big, because your God is really big and is going to really make it happen. Trust in God and dream big. I want to show you something so that you can really understand what you're talking about when you say that indeed when you dream big, to God it seems to be something so small that is able to fulfill it within a twinkle of an eye. Let's see that. I want us to focus on that booster. We have said that God sits in heaven and the earth is his footstool. So this is, for example, how far the heaven and the earth can be in our example. So where I'm standing right now is heaven in an example, and the booster is you on earth. So you seem to see yourself to be so big like this booster. If you go down where a booster is, you see it to be a very big structure. But to you it's big because you're in that booster. To us, the dreams that we have, they are so big. Reason being because we live on earth. Reason being because we are here on earth and we are the ones who are dreaming. So the dreams are so big to us. The dreams are so real to us. They seem to be so big. But to God, it is something so tiny. So this is how God views your dreams. You see the booster right there? So that is how God views your dreams. It's so tiny before him. It is so small before him. And he's able to fulfill it in a twinkle of an eye. So dream big. The bigger you dream, the more God is going to fulfill your dreams. The bigger your God is to be able to fulfill it very fast. Dream as big as you can, because your God is big. He's able to fulfill your dreams very quickly, in a twinkle of an eye, very fast, according to his plans and his promises in your life. So like that booster, if you go at the bottom of the booster right now, you're gonna see it's a very big structure according to where you are. So you look at it and you're like, wow, this booster is really big. But you know, when you go as far as I was showing you, it's a tiny thing. To God, that is how it is to you and him. The Bible says that our thoughts are not his thoughts. Just like the heaven is separated from the earth, that is how the mind of God and our mind is separated. That is how our thoughts and the thoughts of God are separate. Have those big dreams that you really trust in God to fulfill them for you. It all depends on the kind of God you have. So who is your God? Who is your God? That is really going to determine how far you can accomplish your dream. Remember, we are answering the question why we should dream big. Number one, it is because you have a big God. Number two, it is because whatever you think must come to pass. As a man thinketh, so he is. And the last reason why you should dream big, it is because your future is already ordained, it is already destined, it is already predestined, and you're supposed to be great. It is not a choice. God says that he has great plans for you, so you must dream big. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and become family.